Welcome to Car Maintenance Clues, the channel that helps you spot the hidden dangers, scams, and secrets most drivers never hear about. Here, we don't just talk about keeping your car running. We talk about keeping you safe on the road. Because sometimes, the smallest clue on your vehicle isn't just a maintenance issue. It could be a warning sign. And in today's video, we re-diving into one of the most shocking examples, the strange things you might notice on your tires. If you've ever spotted a mark, a coin, or an object that doesn't belong there, you'll want to pay close attention. What looks like nothing could actually mean you've been targeted. And in some cases, it's serious enough that you should call the police immediately. Serious but conversational tone. Imagine walking out to your car one morning, coffee in hand, ready to head to work. You glance at your tires, and you spot something strange. Maybe it's a mark. Maybe it's a small object stuck in the tread. It seems harmless. But what if I told you? That single detail could mean someone has targeted your car, and even your life could be at risk. So stay tuned, because what you'll learn in the next few minutes might save your car and maybe even your safety. Section 1. The strange markings tactic. Let's start with one of the scariest but most overlooked signs: chalk or paint markings on your tires. Criminals sometimes use symbols, letters, or even a small line of paint to secretly tag cars. Why? Because they're marking which vehicles are easy targets. Maybe your car looks like it stays overnight in the same spot. Maybe they think it's unlocked. Or maybe they're planning a tire theft. Storytelling moment. There's a case from a suburban neighborhood where residents noticed little white chalk marks on their back tires. They thought it was from kids playing outside. A week later, 3 SUVs in that same street had all 4 tires stolen, the cars left sitting on cinder blocks. Insider revelation. Police later revealed it was a tactic. Thieves marked the cars they planned to hit later that night. So if you see markings you didn't put there, don't ignore it. Take pictures, wipe them off, and call your local police to report suspicious activity. Section 2. The coin trick and false safety checks. Now let's clear up a common myth, the so-called coin in the tire trick. You've probably seen videos or heard neighbors say, if you see a coin stuck in your tread, it's just a way to check depth. That's true, if you put it there. But here's the twist. In some reported cases, criminals actually insert objects like coins, screws, or nails into tire treads on purpose. Why? Because they want your tire to slowly deflate while you're driving. That leaves you stranded, vulnerable, and looking for help, which opens the door for roadside scams or even robberies. Example: a driver in Texas reported finding a shiny dime pressed into her tire tread after shopping at a mall. Hours later, she had a flat. While she was stuck on the side of the road, a helpful stranger showed up, insisting she should pay cash for a quick patch. She later discovered he wasn't a mechanic at all, just someone running a roadside scam. So, myth versus fact? Myth: a coin in your tire is harmless, just a check. Fact: if you didn't put it there, it might be a setup. Section 3. The screw and nail trap. This one's sneaky. Screws, bolts, or even razor blades placed behind your tire on purpose. Thieves or scammers will strategically place sharp objects right where your tire rolls over when you back out of a parking space. By the time you're a few miles down the road, your tire pressure is dropping. Relatable story. Think about the stress. You're late for work, your car suddenly pulls to one side, and the dreaded low tire pressure light pops up. You panic, you stop, and right then is when scammers strike. They'll magically appear offering help, or follow you until you pull over. Insider tip: if this happens, never accept help from random strangers on the spot. Call your insurance, roadside assistance, or someone you trust. And most importantly, always scan around your tires before pulling out of parking lots. Section 4. When it's more than just a tire issue. Here's the chilling part. Sometimes, the tire is just the beginning. Criminals know most people don't check their tires daily. That makes them the perfect weak point for sabotage. Beyond theft or scams, there have been reports of criminals slashing or deflating a tire just enough so that you'll drive off. And when you stop, they'll use it as an opportunity to break into your car, or worse. Emotional trigger. Imagine you're with your family, stranded on the side of the road at night. That's not just inconvenient, it's terrifying. So, here's the takeaway. If you notice sudden, unexplained tire damage, treat it as suspicious. Don't drive far on it. Find a safe, public place to stop. Call for professional help. Section 5. Quick safety checklist. Let's pause and give you a simple 5-point tire safety checklist that every driver should know. Look for unfamiliar marks, chalk, paint, stickers. Check for foreign objects, coins, screws, nails. Inspect tire pressure daily or use a monitoring system. Scan the ground around your car before leaving a lot. Trust your gut. If something feels off, don't ignore it. These take less than 60 seconds, but they can prevent a nightmare situation. Section 6. Myths versus facts rapid fire. Let's break a few more myths quickly. Myth: tire scams only happen in big cities. Fact: reports show they happen everywhere, even quiet suburbs. Myth: only old or cheap cars get targeted. Fact: thieves target new cars for their expensive tires and rims. Myth: if the tire looks fine, it's safe. Fact: many traps are designed to cause slow leaks, not instant flats. Section 7. Real-life reports and emotional impact. Let me share one more story that'll stick with you. A man in Florida kept finding little green dots of paint on his truck tires. He thought it was from landscaping crews spraying lawns. Weeks later, he woke up to his truck stripped of all four wheels. Police later said it was a well-organized theft ring. That tiny dot of paint was their way of tracking which cars to hit. Think about that. A detail most people would laugh off turned out to be the difference between keeping his vehicle safe or losing thousands of dollars overnight. Call to action. So here's the bottom line. Your tires are more than just rubber on the road. They a weak point criminals exploit. If you ever see strange markings, unfamiliar objects, or suspicious tire damage, don't brush it off. Document it, report it, and protect yourself. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever found something strange on your tires? A nail, a mark, or maybe something that didn't feel right? Drop your story in the comments. I read every single one, and your experience might save someone else. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications. We've got more insider tips and real stories coming that you don't want to miss. Remember, knowledge is protection. Stay safe out there.